Think you're a savvy cruiser? Think again. Cruise lines deploy clever tricks to drain your wallet and compromise your comfort, from hidden drink markups to invasive cabin privacy flaws. But today, you'll learn 15 industry secrets they pray you never discover. Ready to outsmart them? Let's dive in.
Cruising to paradise, love in the air. With every sunset, Malik and Mesha are there.
Welcome to Love and Adventure.
Number 1, the one item you need to cover that peephole in your cabin door. Yes, seriously. That peephole is a one-way optical illusion. Anyone outside can see inside your cabin if they block light on their end with a finger or tape. Cruise staff confirm this flaw is rarely disclosed. Pack reusable adhesive dots or a small magnet for metal doors to seal it from within. Avoid band-aids. They leave residue. Apply the cover when sleeping, changing, or storing valuables. One passenger reported a crew member accidentally peeking during a wellness check. Interior cabins are especially vulnerable with constant hallway traffic. Remove the cover when leaving to avoid steward interference. For under $2, this trick guarantees absolute privacy. Pro tip: combine with a do not disturb sign to deter unannounced entries. Remember, your cabin isn't a fortress. That peephole is its weakest link. Number 2, that daily drink special is designed to fool you. Here's what to order instead. Those neon sign specials are profit traps. Bartenders admit they use cheap syrups and surplus liquor while charging $14 for a $9 cocktail. Instead, order classic cocktails like gin tonic or rum coke. They're $3 to $5 cheaper and use standard spirits. Critical: always name your liquor. Bacardi and Coke, please. If you say rum and Coke, they'll pour low-cost well rum. Avoid souvenir glasses. They add $4 for clutter. At breakfast, request fresh squeezed orange juice, often free in dining rooms but $5 at bars. Pool bars offer stronger pours around 3 p.m. when shifts change. Never order frozen drinks. They're 50% filler ice. Pro tip: track prices. Some lines inflate special costs by 30% on sea days. If you have a drink package, ignore upsells for premium labels. Mid-tier brands are included. Number 3, always eat at this time to avoid cold food and chaos. Timing is everything. Mistimed meals mean cold buffets and hour-long lines. Breakfast peaks at 7:30 a.m. Aim for 8:15 a.m. when early birds leave, but food stays fresh. Lunch chaos peaks at noon. Go at 1:30 p.m. when pools and excursions empty venues. For dinner, choose late seating, 8:30 p.m. Chefs cook to order, avoiding the 6 p.m. rush where food sits under heat lamps. Room service? Right 7:30 a.m. for delivery. They arrive early. On embarkation day, skip the buffet entirely. Head to the aft pool grill, like Guy's Burger Joint, or main dining room for calm, fresh options. Pro tip: at buffets, demand hot plates. Staff will microwave cold items. One cruiser's 1:45 p.m. lunch yielded custom stir fry, while others fought for soggy pizza. Timing isn't luck, it's strategy. Number 4, how cruise lines secretly track you on board and how you can use it to your advantage. Your key card isn't just a room key, it's a spy tool. It logs every purchase, venue entry, and even time spent in shops. Lines use this data to profile your spending habits. Exploit it. Swipe your card for free items, water, trivia, to inflate engagement metrics. Lose $20 slowly in slots. Casinos often comp drinks to keep you playing. Attend 2 art auctions. Expect VIP invites with free champagne. To avoid profiling, use cash for spa services and share one card for onboard spending. But if seeking perks, strategically game the system. Order coffee daily at the same cafe to trigger specialty dining offers. Crew tablets display passenger value scores. High spenders get cabin upgrades when available. One couple scored a suite after charging $500 to shops. Pro tip: decline location tracking during app setup to limit surveillance. Remember, data is currency. Spend it wisely. Number 5, your cabin is not fully private. Here's how cruise security can access it anytime. Deadbolts won't stop cruise staff. Security, stewards, and engineers carry master keys for emergency checks, broadly defined as noise complaints, suspected smoking, or wellness verifications. Ex-officers admit entering 10 to 20 cabins daily. Protect yourself. Jam a rubber door stopper under the door. Works even with deadbolts engaged. The Do Not Disturb sign is ignorable for operational needs, like minibar audits. Pack a portable door alarm, $10 online, that chimes if opened. One passenger awoke to staff testing the balcony lock. during rough seas. Cabins near cruise stations face more intrusions. Avoid deck one forward. Pro tip: never leave valuables in plain sight. Safes can be overridden for security sweeps. If challenged, cite Maritime Law, Section 3.7 allowing necessary access. Your cabin is legally a semi-public space. Be prepared. Number 6, how cruise lines trick you with drink packages and the math they hope you don't do. Drink packages prey on perceived value. For 2 adults on a 7-day cruise, a $99 per day package totals $1,386, requiring 9 daily cocktails each just to break even, 15 per drink. But here's the scam. Most people only manage 5 due to port days, excursions. Do this math. Package cost divided by cruise days, divided by drink price. Example, $70 per day divided by $14 per cocktail equals 5 per day. If you won't drink 5 daily, buy a la carte and save 37%. Or pre-purchase a wine package, 5 bottles for $150, saving 40% versus buy the glass. Share 1 package discreetly. Order 2 drinks for you and your partner. Bartenders rarely police this. Alternatively, buy discounted bar credits during pre-cruise sales, $200 credit for $150. Always ask for house liquor included in fare. Some lines offer free well drinks at dinner. Check your daily planner for happy hours. 4 to 5 p.m. at secondary bars often has 2-for-1 deals. Pro tip: track your spending. If you're under $75 per day by day 3, cancel the package for a prorated refund. Math doesn't lie. Packages only benefit heavy drinkers. Loving these cruise hacks? Smash that like button, subscribe for more travel secrets, and share this with a friend planning a voyage. Want personalized help? I'm a certified travel agent. Email info@toloveandadventure.com for free booking perks like cabin upgrades and onboard credits. Number 7, how to get better food without paying a dime more. Hidden dining options revealed. Specialty restaurants use the same galley as main dining rooms. The difference is plating, not quality. Demand off-menu items like Indian vegetarian plates or Thai curries. Chefs prepare these fresh to avoid waste. At buffets, insist staff microwave your plate. They'll comply if you cite food safety. Order multiple appetizers. Shrimp cocktail plus escargot costs nothing extra. Kids menus hide gems. Request chocolate lava cakes or mini steaks as adult desserts. Tip your waiter $5 cash on day 1 for white glove treatment. Double lobster tails, window seats, and sommelier consultations. Breakfast hack: skip the buffet scramble. Demand freshly cracked eggs Benedict in the dining room. They'll poach eggs to order. One cruiser received custom sushi rolls by asking for chef's choice. Always mention celebrations. Waiters bring free cakes and champagne. Pro tip: the pasta station's create your own option beats pre-made dishes. Supervise the cooking for al dente perfection. Remember, nicer presentation in paid venues doesn't mean better ingredients. Number 8, why you should never prepay gratuities unless you know this trick. Prepaid gratuities pool funds across thousands of staff. Your specific steward might receive pennies per dollar. Remove auto-grats at guest services upon boarding, no questions asked. Instead, tip key staff directly, $5 to $7 per day for cabin stewards, $10 per day for wait staff and envelopes. Why? Cash incentives yield personalized service. Faster towel replacements, priority laundry, and extra pillow chocolates. On disembarkation morning, stewards prioritize cash tippers' rooms for last-minute service. Prepaying forfeits, leverage. If you document issues like dirty linens or cold food, you'll struggle for refunds. One family recovered $210 after proving their steward skipped cleanings. Always carry small bills. Tip bartenders $1 per drink for stronger pours and pool attendants $5 for prime loungers. Pro tip: at specialty restaurants, tip $10 cash up front. You'll get free dessert wine. Cruise lines keep 15 to 30% of prepaid gratuities for administrative fees. Control your money. Reward excellence directly. Number 9, the quietest cabin location cruise lines won't tell you about unless you ask. Guarantee cabins often land near noisy laundries or crew corridors. Demand deck 2 or 3 midship, buffered by cabins above, below, and far from anchor chains, engine thrusters, and pool decks. Forward-facing interiors near the bow have steel-reinforced walls blocking mechanical noise. Avoid aft cabins. Vibrations from propellers rattle glasses. Pro tip: before booking, call and ask what's directly adjacent, above, below this room. If it's a galley, gym, or teen club, switch. Newer ship's deck, 7 forward is ideal. Central elevators, but insulated by conference rooms. One cruiser's ocean view overlooked crew smoking areas. She reported constant chatter until relocated. Cabins between fire doors, marked on deck plans. Reduce foot traffic noise. Always verify using cruisemapper.com's cabin reviews. Some obstructed view rooms have clear sight lines and superior soundproofing. For Mediterranean sailings, starboard cabins avoid noisy dock operations. Number 10, cruise line photography scams. How best to get the best photos without paying premium. $25 per photo is predatory pricing. Instead, pose at every backdrop, but wait until day 6. Unsold photos drop to $5 to $10. Photographers discount aggressively to meet quotas. Better yet, discreetly photograph the digital kiosk displaying your shots. 720p quality suffices for social media. For formal nights, arrive 30 minutes early to shoot with your phone on empty staircases. Pro tip. Tip photographers $2 to $5 to use your camera. 80% comply for personal shots. Download the Cruise app. Some lines offer free digital copies with facial recognition. Avoid package deals. They cost $199 but include unflattering candids. One couple saved $300 by replicating poses with their DSLR at golden hour. Gangway photos are worst. Harsh lighting and rushed shots. Instead, request sunset portraits at ship railings during low traffic periods, pre-dinner or port days. Number 11, the hidden reason. You should always pack a power strip, but not just any kind. Cruise cabins average one outlet, often behind beds or under desks. Surge-protected strips get confiscated, fire hazard. So pack a non-surge USB hub, like Cruise Power CP-USB 45. Critical for CPAP users. Ships charge $50 to $100 per week for medical outlets if you didn't pre-register. Bathroom shaver outlets fit European adapters. Add 2 extra plugs. Pro tip, check behind TVs for unused USB ports. Many modern sets have 2 to 3. Tablets, cameras, and phones drain fast. You'll need simultaneous charging. Without a hub, families rotate devices overnight, risking dead batteries and ports. One cruiser's phone died mid-excursion after sharing a single outlet with 3 others. Some lines, such as MSC, remove outlets during dry docks to sell $30 rental hubs. Always pack a 10-foot extension cord. Outlets are rarely near beds. Remember, power is scarce. Crew won't lend adapters. Bonus, USB hubs prevent outlet hogging conflicts between companions. Number 12, why you should always disembark last. The Perk cruise lines don't want you to know. Early disembarkation means 6 a.m. wake-ups and immigration gridlock. Stay aboard until final call, 9 to 10 a.m. Enjoy empty pools, a hot breakfast, and 0 elevator crowds. Cruise lines face fines for late customs clearance, so officers bribe stragglers with perks. I've seen 100 onboard credits, free luggage valet, and even priority tender tickets for future cruises offered to clear cabins. Terminals empty by 9:30 a.m. Walk straight to taxis without queues. Pro tip, miss your assigned time, staff reassign you to Group 20, last off. Pack carry-ons with essentials, medications, passports, and a change of clothes. One family scored suite access for the morning after delaying checkout. Never rush. Cruise clean public areas first, so lounges stay open. Bonus, last passenger snag unclaimed, lost, and found items. Sunglasses, books. Relax. Your flight isn't until afternoon anyway. Number 13. Never put your luggage tags on this way. It could mean no bags for days. Paper tags disintegrate in rain or snag conveyor belts, sending luggage to unknown piles. Laminate tags with clear packing tape or use cruise-specific plastic holders. $8 for 10-pack on Amazon. Attach tags vertically along handle straps. Horizontal placement rips during drops. Pro tip. Insert a paper inside your bag with cabin number, cell, and itinerary. Handlers use this if tags fail. One cruiser's tag tore. Her bag spent 72 hours in storage while she wore cruise-bought clothes. Avoid fold-over stapling. Use reinforced holes and zip ties for durability. Color code tags with markers for quick ID and crowded carousels. Never attach tags until airport arrival. They signal cruise tourist status to thieves. On repositioning cruises, add final destination port to avoid mid-voyage offloading. Remember, thousands of identical bags move daily. Make yours identifiable and indestructible. Number 14, skip the buffet on embarkation day. Here's what the crew knows that you don't. Day 1, buffets become war zones. 2,000 passengers swarm with carry-ons while staff restock. Escape to the main dining room, open noon to 1:30 p.m. It serves seated meals like grilled salmon with zero chaos. Carnival's Guy's Burger Joint or Royal Caribbean's Park Cafe offer made-to-order sandwiches without lines. Pro tip, pack swimwear in carry-ons. Pools and hot tubs sit empty while others queue. One cruiser ate lobster rolls at an ignored seafood shack while crowds fought for pizza. Buffet food sits for hours during boarding. Dining rooms cook fresh. Find secret venues, Norwegian's O'Sheehan's or Princess's International Cafe have full menus and AC. Crew eat at these spots. Follow them. Avoid elevators by using forward-aft stairs. Your vacation starts calmly, not in a food frenzy scrum. Number 15, why you should avoid booking the cheapest interior cabin unless you know this location hack. Rock bottom interiors are claustrophobic closets. Pitch black 24/7, triggering anxiety and poor sleep. For $10 to $20 per night more, book obstructed view ocean views. Lifeboats block only 30% of windows, flooding rooms with natural light. Guarantee balconies often upgrade to prime locations when oversold. Pro tip, study deck plans. Some obstructed cabins, e.g. Carnival's 5209, have clear views between lifeboats. Cabins near elevators seem noisy but offer quick access and steel reinforced walls. Avoid deck 1. Engine vibrations and anchor chains rattle beds. One cruiser's cheap interior faced crew service doors with all-night cart clatter. Invest in location. Midship cabins reduce seasickness, and higher decks minimize engine noise. Use the $200 saved on drinks or excursions instead of downgrading. Remember, light regulates circadian rhythms. Your mood and energy depend on it. These 15 tricks dismantle the cruise industry's profit playbook. Implement just 5, covering peepholes, skipping prepaid gratuities, timing meals, avoiding drink packages, and disembarking last, and you'll save hundreds while cruising like royalty. Remember, cruise lines profit from your lack of insider knowledge. Share these secrets with fellow travelers. Together we force transparency. Got a cruise hack I missed? Comment below. Ready to book your next voyage with cabin upgrades, free onboard credit, and no hidden fees? Email me. I'll apply these strategies personally to your booking. Smash that like button if this saved you money. Subscribe and hit the bell for more travel exposés. For personalized cruise deals, email info@toloveandadventure.com. Until next time, travel smart, not hard.